Good morning, kindergarten. Welcome back to our second day of doing our classes far away from each other. Today is Wednesday, and I learned a little bit more about how to do this stuff yesterday, so today I think we'll go smoother, and we'll have some math and writing, which we didn't have yesterday because it took a really long time to get everything else done. So this will be more like our regular schedule. Let's go over our schedule for the day like we always do in class. Today's schedule, we'll start with our class meeting, then we'll do our morning work, we'll have our literacy block. You could take a break if you want at any time. You can always pause it and come back. Eat some lunch sometime. That always helps me. I do better thinking when my belly's full. We'll work on math. PE, so remember in your packet of stuff, Mrs. Freeman sent home some activities for you to do. She also sent home an activity log for you to fill out, to have your grown-ups fill out for you. So don't forget to do something for PE today at home. Then we'll have writing time, and then for center time, choose whatever you want to do at home. You could build or draw or go outside and play. Just do something super fun for center time today. All right, guys, let's start our class meeting. So take out your name card from your baggie. I only have mine here now. You all have your own at home. And remember to practice spelling your name, your first and your last name. And when you get good at doing that, try to cover up parts of it like we did in class, like cover up your first name first. And then if you have two names, you could cover up two of them. And then when you're really sure that you can read it all, you can cover up all of your names and spell that. Then work on your address on the back. Calendar time. Yesterday was the 17th. It was St. Patrick's Day. So what comes after 17? 18. Let's put 18 in here for today. Today is Wednesday, March 18th, 2020. Let's choose a voice. We're going to use our sick voice today. How about we start at 5 and go up to 18 in our sick voice? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. On your March calendar, we will fill in for this Wednesday an 18, a 1, 8. Make an S and close the gate, just like me. Let's do some morning work. So get your folder, open it up. Over on this side, the green that says morning work. Take out the next page. You can leave yours in the staple if you want. I'm going to take mine out. And let's write some words. Oh, wait. First, you better write your name at the top so I know it's yours. Our first picture shows us this toy. We've talked about this a lot in class. That spins around. This is a top. Let's make the sounds and write them. Top. T. Ah. P. T. Ah. Top. Next, here's a bowl of chips, and here is this delicious stuff that you put on it, or it's also what you do with the chip. It's dip. Let's write dip. First sound in dip is D. Make sure your D goes the same way as mine. Otherwise it will be a bip. And that doesn't make sense. D. I. P. D. I. P. Dip. Next, what happened to this piece of paper? It got a rip. Let's make the sounds and write those. Rip. I. P. Ip. Rip. And last, this part on your face is your lip. Let's make the sounds and write those. O, I, P. O, I, P. Lip. Next, we're going to look at the bottom, and you'll need your crayons for this part. So we're looking at a caterpillar and a bunch of grapes. Think about if we put them on our scale in class, which one would make the scale go down and touch the ground? Would it be a caterpillar or a bunch of grapes? I think the grapes would make the scale go down. So I'm going to color the grapes red. No, I chose violet red, so kind of pinkish. My favorite grapes are the purple kind. I like those more than the green, but I think they're called red grapes, even though they look purple. Then our directions say, color the lighter object blue. I think that a caterpillar is lighter than grapes, so let's color the caterpillar blue. Have you ever seen a caterpillar? Those fuzzy ones. I don't think I've ever seen a blue caterpillar. Next, let's look over on this side. So we have an igloo and a jar. Think about which one of those would be heavier and color it purple. I think an igloo would be heavier. An igloo, remember, is a house made out of ice. We talked about it when we worked on the I sound. I think a house made out of ice would be super duper heavy. And then color the lighter object green. I think a jar is a lot lighter than an igloo. I think this jar is full of green slime. And that's it for morning work. If you want to, you can go back up on the top and color your pictures of a top, dip, rip, and lip. So today we did our class meeting and we finished our morning work. Let's start on our literacy block. Let's start doing a warm-up. I'll say a word and you tell me the sounds that are in that word, okay? So the word is Sam. Tell me the sounds that are in Sam. I bet that's right. How about bit? Tell me the sounds in bit. Okay, caught. What are the sounds in caught? Next, will. What are the sounds in will? And slide. See the sounds in slide. Did you put those two sounds together at the beginning? Slide. Slide. Good. So let's look a little bit at what we did yesterday and the day before. We practiced the SL blend together. We looked at sleigh, slipper, sleeve, sleep, slide, and slice. Today we're going to work on some more words that have O in the second letter position, but they have a different sound at the beginning. So let's look at words that have G, O together. Goal. Say goal. It's kind of funny. It catches in your throat a little bit, the G sound, and then you say O really quick. Goal. Like glow, glove, globe, glue, glad, and glasses all start with goal. So we're going to use magic, and these are all going to be up on the board. Ready? What? It's magic. Ta-da! Okay, now we're going to look at words that have CL together and say coal, cloud, close, clock, clown, clean, clam. These are magically going to appear on the board. Ready? Holy cow, it's magic. All of the cool words are up on the board. Next, let's look at words that have BL together. Bull. So we did goal, coal, bull. Blow. Like you blow a bubble or you blow out the candle on your birthday cake. Blocks. We love to play blocks in our classroom, don't we? Blender. Please don't touch the blender in your house. Blimp. Blizzard. Ooh, another type of blizzard are those delicious treats at Dairy Queen. And blanket. All of these words start with bowl. And now some magic's gonna happen. Ta-da! The bull words are up. And the last group we're going to look at today has P and L together. Pull. Pliers. Play. Plant. Plow. Plumber. And plug all start with pull. Let's put those up on the board. Holy cow, kindergarten. Look at all of these words. We know goal, coal, bowl, pull, and soul. So help me put these in the right spot. This is a playground. What does playground start with? Pole. I'll put it right here. Glove. Glove starts with gold. clock. Clock starts with coal. Sled. Sled starts with soul. And block. Block starts with bowl. That is a lot of words. It is time for our practice page for literacy block. So in your folder, open it up, and behind morning work, you'll find the literacy block packet, and the next page in it looks like this. And it says missing letters. Please write your name at the top. And let's look at our pictures and figure out the missing letters. So the first picture is a block. That's one of the pictures that we talked about. Think about the first two sounds you make when you say block. Let's write those two sounds down. B, O, block. Now write it on the line down below. Next, we have a clock. Think about the first two sounds you make when you say clock. Coal. And write it on the line. Coal, k, clock. Next, let's look at this picture. What is that? A plane. Let's write the first two sounds you hear. Pole. Then write the whole word on the line. Plane. And let's look down at the next row. This first picture is glue. What is that beginning blend for glue? Goal. Then write it on the line. Glue. Next is this thing that you might eat food from, a plate. What is the beginning blend in plate? Pull. Then write it on the line. Pull 8. And the last one is slide. What is that beginning blend for slide? Slide. Then when you're all done, use your crayons and color the pictures. All right, guys, next on our schedule is math. We're gonna start by looking at some of the dot cards. So I'm gonna show you those and we'll talk a little bit about them. Here's our first dot card. Now think about how many dots you see. Do you see 6? I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now think about if you could karate chop it into 2 different parts. Where would you do your karate chop? I see my karate chop right here. So if I karate chopped right here, how many would I have on this side? 3. How many on this side? 3. You could have your karate chop like right through the middle this way. Then on top you have 2 and on bottom you have 4. But how many do you still have all together? Yep, 6. Let's look at this one. How many dots are on this card? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's still 6. It looks different than the other card, doesn't it? Think about your karate chop. Where would you chop this? I could do a karate chop like right here. How many on this side? 1. And then how many on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 5 still makes 6. What if I did my karate chop right here? How many on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many on this side? 2. 4 and 2, but all together there's still how many? Yes, 6. Let's do one more for today. How many dots do you see? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now karate chop it. I think my karate chop would be just like this. And on top I have 3, and on the bottom I have 3. But how many do I still have all together? 6. You could do your karate chop here and have 4 and 2. You could do your karate chop here and have 2 and 4. But how many do you still have all together the whole time? 6. Let's do some practice with the Rec and Rec. We'll go red and white on top first, and then I'll change to red and red on top and bottom. So I'm gonna go super fast and try to keep up. Ready? Did I get you? Oh, I can't trick kindergarten. Where are we? 5 and 1, 6. Now where are we? 5 and 3 is 8. You made it to 10. All right, now we're gonna do red and red. Ready? Where are we? 5 and 2 is 7. Nice job. Something can hold. Do you remember that word that we've been using that describes that? Think about it. It starts with a k sound. Capacity. We're going to work more on capacity today. And in your math workbook that I sent home, you have a piece of paper that looks like this. It says lesson 13 up in the corner. That's the lesson number that we're on. And it has 2 boxes like this. So when we're all done working with our rice and our cups, then we'll use this to fill out what we found out today. Okay, so you'll need that in a little bit. First, let's look at our cups. We have our measuring spoon, And remember, we'll count how many scoops it takes to fill up each of our different cups. Let's talk about your predictions. Remember, we've been using our little red stickies to talk about, when we talk about what our guesses. We don't have our little red sticky, so you're just gonna have to make a guess on your own about which of these will hold the most rice and which will hold the least rice. So first we have this clear container here. Next we have this fancy vase. Then this yellow cup. And another clear cup. So they're all different heights, and I think they're all different widths too. Remember last week, the one that tricked a lot of kids because it was super tall, and so lots of you thought that that's the one that would hold the most rice? Well, we have a really tall vase again. And remember, just because it's tallest doesn't mean it will hold the most. Think about how wide things are. This cup is kind of wide. This vase, even though it's really tall, it's super skinny. So when things are not too big around, they don't really hold as much sometimes, do they? So let's do some counting. Help me count when I put the scoops in each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's getting pretty full. 9. Oh, let's see. We can get one more scoop in there. 10. So this first cup took 10 scoops to fill up. Do you think this will take more than 10 or less than 10? Let's find out. One. 2. I don't have you guys here to clean up all the rice off the floor for me. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. That's it. It's 7. The vase took 7 scoops to fill up. So we have 10 scoops in here and 7 scoops in there. Let's see, do you think this will hold more than 7 or less than 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one might be 10 too. No, it's not 10. This one's only 9. Holy cow, I made a mess. So this cup holds 10 scoops. The vase holds 7. This cup holds 9. Do you think this cup will hold more than 10? That's the one to beat right now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This cup holds 17 scoops of rice. So now we got to decide which cup holds the most. We have 10, 7, 9, 17. Which number is the highest? 17. So in your math workbook, on this page for lesson 13 template, draw a picture of this cup because it holds the most. It has the highest capacity. Then down here it says, I found out that this container held the least rice. So our container that held the least rice was this vase. So you'll draw this vase down here. This vase was the tallest one, and it held the least amount of rice. So just like last time, just because something is tall doesn't mean that it has the highest capacity, does it? So we learned that 2 times in a row. So after you have drawn your pictures of your greatest capacity and your least capacity, there's 2 other workbook pages in there that you can work on at home with your grown-ups or somebody that's older than you. You don't have to if you don't want to. This one is even called homework, so if you want to do some homework, you can finish this page. And you can talk about these and which has greater capacity and less capacity if you want to do that. But you don't have to complete any of this. You can just talk about the pictures with your family at home. Let's read a story. 5 little monkeys sitting in a tree. 5 little monkeys and their mama walked down to the river for a picnic supper. Mama spreads out a blanket and settles down for a snooze, while 5 little monkeys climb a tree to watch Mr. Crocodile. 5 little monkeys sitting in a tree tease Mr. Crocodile, can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap! Oh dear. Oh no, where is she? 4 little monkeys sitting in a tree tease Mr. Crocodile, can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap! Oh no, where is he? 3 little monkeys sitting in a tree tease Mr. Crocodile, can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap! Oh no, where is he? 2 little monkeys sitting in a tree tease Mr. Crocodile, can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap! Oh no, where is she? Now there's only 1 little monkey sitting in the tree, teasing Mr. Crocodile, can't catch me. Along comes Mr. Crocodile. Snap! Oh no, there are no little monkeys sitting in the tree. But wait, look, what do you see hanging from the tree? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little monkeys sitting in the tree. Their mama hugs them. Their mama scolds them. Never tease a crocodile. It's not nice and it's dangerous. Then 5 little monkeys and their mama eat a delicious picnic supper. And they do not tease Mr. Crocodile again. We made it through day 2. of Faraway Kindergarten. Please remind your grown-ups if they need anything to call me or to email me, and I will see you again tomorrow on Thursday.